most advanced research practice in known world history. Yes. Sold in Times Square using signboards and t-shirts 6 years ago, 2014. Enhanced hypnosis, think tanking, research, investigation, experiment, debate, recycling, multi-paralleling, evolving, self-replicating, self-funding, living. Centers of theory, comparison, and development. No one else has even believed. The arts became sciences. Enhancing hypnosis, increasing download rates under hypnosis, eye movements, hand movements, foot movements, and speech combinations, multifunction software, specialized peripherals, as much as bioelectric or brainwave inflection in order to basically increase download rates under hypnosis. Utilizing hundreds or thousands of people as much in think tanking, sorting it out with hip labs, hypnosis labs, to return to group attention what is most important with uncanny prediction of missing evidence towards adding to their contribution to the group in a given subject area. Hypnosis, think tanking, research, investigation, experiment as they apply, debate. Now you have unconscious, unaware, conscious and aware, and open airing strategies in research combined. Research, investigation, experiment as they apply. Recycling to step one to seeing what they've learned and going through the process again for refinement. Yes, hypnosis, think tanking, research, investigation, experiment, debate, recycling, multi-paralleling, self-diagnosing of discrepancy in multi-paralleling and revolving personnel so that they can parameterize their capabilities, ask 10 different Seth codes, centers of theory, comparison, and development, the same question, get the same answer, or go into a diagnostics mode to see what the problem was. Was it the same evidence, the same practice, or an reasonable practice towards a determination of probability that they used? What was the cause of the failure if a Seth code gives another answer? Centers of theory, comparison, and development. No one else even believed. The arts became sciences. Yes. So you have hypnosis, think tanking, research, investigation, experiment, debate, recycling, multi-paralleling, evolving. No one better improves their standards over break even to the creation of superior alternate generations in research. And eliminate all the worst things in research and incorporate and enhance all the best things in research, and the worst being bias and dependence on bias for primary issues: food, clothing, shelter, entertainment, education, socialization, miscellaneous and sundry. Yes, creating an independent source of theories in the arts and so forth, bone of contention. History, heredity, psychology, religion, economics, ethics, epistemology, metaphysics, other areas. Two dogs in one bone. Yes, creating false and or misleading theory systems. Yes, employing psychology, appeal to fear, appeal to guilt, appeal to sympathy. Yes, appeal to compensation of your personal bias. Yes, appeal to expertise, etc. Merely behavioral intelligence. Yeah, so hypnosis, think tanking, research, investigation, experiment, debate, recycling, multi-paralleling, evolving, self-replicating. Yes, self-replicating. Yes, using their energy and their self-funding capabilities to reproduce in a system and so forth, which doesn't require outside funding for control, self-funding and self-reproducing design, so that they are not dependent on biased sources who will attempt to control the research, as has been done, buy, sell, and trade theories anymore, and giving it the otherwise appearance of propriety as if it were real research. Even using hypnosis alone on people who are for sale at large in our society would in fact clarify the circumstance of how far out our theories are and for what false cause we do so deviate. Yes, you can see it all clearly, more or less. So we have hypnosis, think thinking, research, investigation, experiment, debate, recycling, multi-paralleling, evolving, self-replicating, self-funding. Yes, research so advanced that it can fund its own self. Acting under hypnosis, the songs you wrote in standard musical notation and so forth. All kinds of things can be done better under hypnosis. One of their mottos is anything you can do better under hypnosis, but more or less, Sethco can do anything better than you using many people. Anything you can do, you also could do better under hypnosis. If it's only alleviation of strain, I could do it in my sleep. Yes. Total recall, instant statistics. Yes. Instant translation, transliteration if necessary. Dubbing in films. Yes. Engineering tolerances, thermodynamics, lubrication dynamics, in mechanical engineering, producing all kinds of advanced designs and otherwise more common ones more easily than we're capable of it. Yes, much less in a large group cooperating in a very specific fashion to increase the overall effective intelligence 100 times human levels. Yes. And live in to basically isolate them from the influence of lie-dependent interest and persons in various groupings and for otherwise easily explained reason, lie dependence that they cannot have clogging them up. However, it does pay a lot independently, socially, for them to do this kind of research, the most advanced research practice in known world history, quite acute, creating additive intelligence in many persons, superseding, overshadowing, by far going beyond one single person's intelligence, which in think tanks may involve cancellation, elimination of psychology in think tanking, through enough isolation of the people during think tanking that they do not have social dominance or sympathy or other things involved, but merely straight and forwards and otherwise. Yes. Preliminary research could easily involve as much as living in glorified dumpsters and modified cargo containers with a shelving system like remote style shelters have, for the purpose of making it so cheap, in fact, underneath a party tent, in research involving tens or hundreds of persons, that it could be done by the homeless people. The top 20% candidacy, education, taking care of the homeless, etc., for a pre-research prototype of the most advanced research practice in known world history, apparently probably lost in the 1950s. Peace and love.